Waihape mai, welcome back. A Kiwi journalist has found herself in a difficult situation in Afghanistan. Charlotte Bellis is pregnant and not married, which puts her offside with the Taliban.
But her application for an emergency spot in MIQ was rejected, and she now faces the possibility of giving birth in Kabul. Kithikima Salamini reports.
As the Taliban regained control of Kabul, Charlotte Bellis was first in line to ask the question many were thinking. What assurances could the Taliban give to women and girls that their rights can be protected? And in a twist of fate, she's now having to rely on their assurances.
Baby is currently 23 weeks.
Because Kiwi Bellis is pregnant and can't get back to New Zealand after quarantine-free travel was postponed. An application for an emergency MIQ spot was denied, and she may have to give birth in Kabul, where tens of thousands of women die in labour.
They didn't have power. They were giving birth by cell phone light. They couldn't do C-sections. They had no medicine outside of paracetamol. And they said that was going to run out in a month.
Bellis's application was denied on 2 counts. Their planned departure date was in more than 14 days, and the claim she was not returning for a scheduled medical treatment.
Even though we all know that having a baby is effectively a scheduled medical treatment, she can't plan within 14 days. She's flying out of Afghanistan. It's not flying out of Blenheim.
Charlotte's only long-stay visa was in Afghanistan. She asked the Taliban if she would be safe to return.
The Taliban say, don't worry, you're safe and we're happy for you. And the New Zealand government, the bastion of women's rights, says you don't meet the threshold and good luck giving birth in Kabul.
Hearing her story, Matt Mountfort realised the MIQ voucher he no longer needed aligned for when Bellis needs to be back in New Zealand.
I was due back on the 26th of February. I understand Charlotte's looking to come back on the 27th. As I say, it's pretty convenient timing. When I engaged with MB, I understood that the vouchers were not transferable.
Because that comes with its own complications.
Nobody wants a scalper's market, but now his voucher can't be used to save someone else from much more difficult circumstances.
Because for Charlotte, MIQ logic doesn't add up.
How do they justify that if you're positive, you can isolate at home, but if you're negative and boosted, you can't enter the country?
Of 200 pregnant applicants, just 10% of women were granted emergency MIQ spots. And Bellis is losing hope. She and her baby will be among them. Kithikima Salamini, News Hub.